So let's start. First, let's talk about like how you can contact me.
Okay.
I think you have my number.
Yes, I do.
How about, and so you can text me. Want me to give you my email address really quick, just so we're. Thanks. Got a pencil, and we'll use this too. So that's my U of M one.
Okay.
And cool. So, and then we've talked about this, but you did like choir in high school?
Yeah, 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Just show choir or like?
It was like basically it covers like everything. It was like a whole year.
Okay.
There. So I have like experience in like classical and like normal repertoire and show.
Okay, and then you did campus singers last semester.
Yes.
Is that all the singing stuff you've done? What do you think?
Unless you count 6th grade choir, but that's it.
That totally counts. I count that.
Okay.
I still put church choir on like resumes and stuff, so it's cool. Cool. And then like, do you know you play clarinet?
Yep.
How about languages that you know? Do you know anything?
I know a little bit of Spanish.
Same. That's what I came into you with. Cool. So that sounds good. Let's warm you up a little bit.
Okay.
So we're just gonna start just easy, like just on Oz. So if you want to, just some. You're getting there. Nope, there it is. Keep going?
Yeah.
Sounds good. That was a good switch up. One more. Nice. That sounded good. Especially for being warm up. Yes. Oh my gosh, you brought water. Always a good thing for our voice lessons. Okay, let's do starting some just again Oz. Keep going, sorry. You're still going. You're gonna make it to the D. One more.
No.
From E flat, low E flat. Nice. Cool. That was a good quick warm up for now. So it sounds like your break is around like a B to C A.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah, that's about mine. Mine's a little lower. But no, that sounded really good. You knew how to switch up to the head voice, which was always good. So we can work on like just making that a little stronger. But you've got that nice higher range. So let's see. If we could just do a quick little song, like we just did America in
Okay.
conducting. So you go with that?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start singing with you, but you know it, right? Cool.
Yeah, I think so.
1, 2, ready, go. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring. Nice. That sounded really good. So I think the one thing, you were taking some deep breaths there
Yeah.
because the lines are really long, so I think we're just going to do a little thing with breathing.
Okay.
Because that's a huge thing for me
Mhm.
too. And when you breathe, you get all the support once you like figure out the right way to do it. So then when you have those, it sounds better and you can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first thing, posture
Mhm.
and hands out of your
Yeah.
pockets. But so you've got a good way to start. Put your hands straight up, and then without moving any of this, just lower them down to your side. And that's perfect
Cool.
posture. So if you ever need to set yourself up.
I like
Okay.
that, actually.
Yeah. And so then the other thing we're going to picture, I'm sure you've done choir, so you've heard the no shoulders or
Yeah.
chest or anything. It's all down here in your
Mhm.
diaphragm, which
Yep.
is another word you've heard. But so your diaphragm is it's like right here under your lungs, and it's shaped sort of like a hat. And what you want to do when you breathe is drop it and out.
Mhm.
So you're making more room for your lungs to expand.
Yeah.
It's a good picture in your head. So you're going to drop it out way down here, like so close to your
Okay.
privates. But so when you do it, if you watch me, I'll breathe and you'll go. And you also want to try to expand your ribs too. You're just trying to make as much room for your lungs as possible.
Okay.
So then once you get into the line, like with that, you're going to push out as long as you can until the very end of the phrase.
Mhm.
And then you let it back in. So like, so we go, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Can I feel that? So I'll do it with you once if you want to just
Okay.
kind of practice, but you're thinking ribs, you're thinking chest is staying, and you're dropping it down. Okay? You're pushing.
Yeah.
And you're
Okay.
not allowed to yawn.
That's a lot of oxygen.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So we'll do it together. 1, 2, it's in 3/4, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of push, and in, every mountainside, let freedom ring. You kind of feel it?
Yeah.
So then the issue is figuring out the time it takes you to take in the breath and everything, and we'll work on that for sure. The one thing, we don't want the head to move with the breath.
Okay.
It's all down here. I bet you anything my head was moving too, but that's what we
Yeah.
need to work on. So
Yeah.
I believe that.
We
so the
move a lot when we breathe in bands, so
Yeah,
it'll be interesting.
that's true. And I was making that connection in conducting. He
Mhm.
made a comment to someone like, you're a singer, right? Breathe like a singer or something. But I think he thought that meant a deep, full body breath.
Yeah.
But you almost don't see it because you don't want our heads and
don't want a
our
lot of-
shoulders and all the tension,
Mhm.
It doesn't feel good at all. Yes. Okay, so we have a song for you.
Yeah.
And I have a pencil here, so it's just this 2-page little thing.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard it?
I don't think so.
When I Fall in Love. Oh, is it still filming? Okay. It disappeared. So I'm going to play it first for you. We have a recording. It's the accompaniment with, I'm pretty sure it's a clarinet playing, but you can tell me. You'll know. And maybe I'll sing the words just so you can hear it while it's playing.
Okay.
So, yes. It's not. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. So if you feel that,
Mm-hmm.
it's a clarinet.
Definitely a clarinet.
Yes, I was right. So now that you've heard that, do you want to try sight reading a little just on ah?
Like with it?
Yep. Big jumps. Okay. I'm gonna repeat.
Yeah.
Cool. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I had never seen it until now too, so I like it a lot. Cool. So now how about we'll just, without the recording, I'm gonna play the melody on here and you try and sing along with me now that you've heard it. Have it a little in your head. I'm going to sit.
There is a stand.
No! Yes. All right. Here we go. Let's try this. So it's in E flat. Okay, that's your starting note. We've got a. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go.
Should I do it on the words or should I do just like la la?
Let's do some la la.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice breath. Nice. Yeah. You're killing the breath. Oh, sorry. That was really good. Oh my gosh, we just worked on the breath and you totally actually were. That was amazing. Totally heard you focusing on that. Yeah, so do you have your phone so that we could probably record the melody for you really quick
Sure.
so that you can practice?
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll just record me on the piano.
Okay.
But yeah, that sounded really good. And then I mean, I played clarinet for a little bit, but like the breath marks are
Yeah.
and you were in choir. Did any of them feel a little long, just too long?
Like the breath was too long?
Or just
the
no, that the phrase was too long to even do?
No.
It sounded like mostly it would just be like a surprise that it was that long, but if you work on it, it should be okay.
I mean, I was able to push through it.
Yeah, you did. Oh my gosh, all of these. Yeah, so maybe we'll just
that was always like my thing in choir.
Circle the reminder breaths because this is a big phrase.
Yeah.
Where else? What was your big thing in choir?
Like people would cut off early and I'd be like
Yeah.
still trying to hold on.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. And then before those big phrases, we might want to like cut the note, the whole, the half, the
just so there's time to
thought I did. Yeah. And that's more up to interpretation. And if it becomes an issue, I can work on it with you. But if you just want to think about that while you're practicing, see how it feels.
Okay.
But that shouldn't be too bad. This was a surprising one. The end. I heard that, right?
Yeah.
Just because of the end. But you'll be able to make it if you make sure you get that breath in. I think.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have it ready for recording?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Go.
Cool. Is that the same part? Cool. And there is a repeat most of the time since the words are exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
The repeat will just be us practicing it again, but
Okay.
until we do like a final thing, I won't have you repeat it generally. So that sounded great. Cool. How about we run it one more time thinking about the breath now that we've got it in our heads?
Mm-hmm.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
All right, and I won't be playing this time. I'll just
Okay.
check on the key a little bit.
Sounds good. Should I still do it on La?
Let's try the words. I forgot that we only did it on La. No, that's not it. E flat. So it's a so-do sort of. You know that. Cool. Can I hear it?
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
No, it's okay. So good with the first ones. Make sure the breath thing is also about support, and you should be feeling that a little bit with your voice. Also, I just want to add one more thought to while you're thinking about this. But while it's kind of switching up and down, like from your more in your chest and to your head. But really, don't be afraid to just go straight up in here. You want to feel the sound just shooting out your head. You know.
Yeah.
One thing to picture. It's like there's a little like C and like right behind your eyes, and when you go up there, you're kind of just like cupping it up. So when I fall in love, you kind of just feel it right here. Yeah. So try not to be putting tension in your throat. Just relax and picture it up in your head a little bit. Let me try again. Do you know it's and the second phrase is exactly the same except
Can
you
you
go
play
up one.
just the first three notes? Because I feel like I always want to go up to the B flat above the like a
Okay.
arpeggio
Sure.
thing instead of
Yeah.
It's the
Okay. So you want to go to the G
I think it's either the G
because of the E
yeah,
flat
I wanna
chord.
say
Got you.
I'm trying to like outline the chord or something.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
It's not helpful. Okay, you're good.
I'm gonna take a breath.
Picturing it up in your head, I can, you can feel it, right? You feel
Yeah.
it scratching a little bit.
Mhm.
We just don't want you to be hurting yourself,
Yeah.
right? If I'll give you another picture. I want to see if you can do it though.
When I fall in love,
That was much better.
it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love.
Good.
In the restless world like this is, love is ended before it begun.
You lost the head a little bit there. Can we
Yeah.
try that again? You totally got it though. I think it was just a forgetting because there's a lot to
Yeah.
think about with the breath and the head. And you can write notes in there as many as you need to remind yourself.
Yeah.
Did you have a question?
I know I like get really out of tune when I do that E flat there.
Yeah.
With E flat.
Sure. When I fall in. Can I just hear that? Just that two
It
measure
just
phrase.
sounds like I'm going too low.
Yeah, let me hear it.
No.
It's okay. Don't stress out about it either. It's just the first. You're just meeting this song for the first time. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. And so another thing to add on, like with the head thing and keeping it up in that space, when it's lower, it's a lot harder to keep it in that space, but you really want to try.
Okay.
And that's part of it. If you're just like being flat versus being sharp, like if you're up here, you're going to be
Yeah.
above the pitch more than you are going to be flat. So if you're
Okay.
thinking about that, it just kind of goes into this fit together. If
Okay.
you think about it.
Yeah.
It is really hard when you get into the lower notes. It's hard to stay up there, but it's
Okay.
definitely a really good thing to practice. Try again.
When I fall in love.
That was way better.
The G was a little funky.
Yep, so and then back to that, not just going down, but going up. When you write that first note, you gotta like, your cheeks are up, your eyebrow, just everything encouraging
Yeah.
that being right on top of the pitch, right? Can I just hear that note? Just hold that note. Let's find the spot. Even more. That sounds really good.
Okay.
Do you feel it? Do you
Yeah,
feel
I
the
do.
difference? And you're not.
It's in
There's
my
nothing
face
scratching
rather
around
than
in here, and
Yeah.
it sounds much better. Let's just do that first. The first two phrases to like the first two lines.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love.
That's right, yeah. And stop there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm doing
you
like
did.
a
You
half
got that.
step there.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
wavered once you got there, but I really do think the first pitch you sang there, I mean, I can go back and listen, but it sounded like you hit it, but immediately like started wiggling around because you didn't feel comfortable about it.
Yeah.
Would you feel like
It
that?
just sounded like I was going to like an F sharp or like G flat.
Those three notes, I'm surprised, honestly, when I was learning this. Or I'll never fall. I never wanted to go to the A flat, and you've been getting that note every time, so then the G is what's, I think, is throwing you a little bit.
Am I hitting the G wrong? And then, so that's why it
The G
feels
was
like-
throwing you in the first
Yeah.
measure, just immediate. I think getting just down that little
Mhm.
scale there. Yeah. But no, that sounded so much better. You're totally thinking about the right things. I had a thought, but it's gone. So, no, that sounded really good. I think that's with the struggle. The other struggle that's what it was. It's hard to do it when you're not completely warmed up, and it's really hard to have only half-hour lessons
Yeah.
and get you completely warmed up. But it sounded really good, especially considering that you sounded great.
Mhm.
You definitely improved just in that time. But so that's probably gonna be it for today. Just for practice stuff,
Mhm.
we're gonna talk about like 15 minutes, maybe 4 times a week
Okay.
is the most. 15 minutes a day is great. But whenever you're busy, I'm busy. So we have this practice log
Yes,
for you.
I love practice logs.
Oh, that's great. It's gonna, so just like the time, all the days,
Mhm.
what you worked on. This one's a lot more gonna be a lot more detailed because it's for some of us voice students in our Wendy's court class.
Mhm.
She's our teacher, so I can talk to you about crossing out a few of them. Like you don't have to pay the accompanist or anything like that.
Good.
But drinking water is important. So some
Okay.
of the things in here are just solid things, and we'll check in on that every week.
Mhm.
We're gonna meet at the same time every week.
Yep.
Sound good. And yeah, you sounded so great. I'm actually so happy. The breath thing, like even just like sitting at the piano, I think were you practicing your breathing while I was like playing the recording? Like that was so good.
Yeah.
No, that's so great because it's a workout, man. Like some intense breathing stuff. So you have some 6-packs. But no, that was
Yeah.
great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.